All right, we are back, and welcome back to another episode of our Rihi'Naran Democratic Stars playthrough in Stellaris. If you've been liking these videos, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and do all the fun stuff associated with that. Please leave any comments as well. Some people are leaving comments, and I really appreciate it. So last time we were just kind of building up. We have fully explored this system up here, and we're starting to do the relic. Well, not the relic quest, but the archaeological site that's on this planet. You can see we also are building up our industrial bases in the system. Last time we finished colony, and we're building up our other colonies that we have kind of settled in the last episode. Last episode we colonized like 3 different planets. All right, let's continue. Let's build up these. Let's upgrade these into system capital complexes. All right, there we go. We're losing rare crystals somewhere, and I don't know where. You are done observing there. Let's continue on. Yeah, I'd really like more influence. Influence, I think, is going to be key. Because we really need it. All right. We don't really need to be talking to them right now. We really need to influence because we need to be colonizing these systems over here. So I need to figure out how to get more influence. Ooh, self-evaluating logic. Get 1 more of these lovely research options every single time we have to roll something. All right, sounds good. Let's see here. How should we go about getting more influence? I think one of the key ways is going to be the fact that we are now a patron of the Artist Enclave, and when a couple of times they will send out a request for help where you pay 500 energy credits and you get like 20 influence, which that's pretty nice. All right, what do we need to do here? You are currently not producing stuff. All right, the multiple non-verbal communication systems have emerged independently on Rihi'Naran 3. With conflicting sets of imagery and hieroglyphs, the inhabitants are still centuries away from forming a dominant language. Interestingly, one of the writing systems has a similar grammatical structure to our own. If the Rihi'Naran 3 society were to adopt the systems, they could become culturally malleable in the future. We either mold them, or we just say they can do whatever they want. I kind of like molding them. They can become like us, and when eventually they join the galactic community, they would love to be friends with us. All right. So rare crystals is a problem. Is there a way to get rare crystals? Get moats. Get moats there. Any good? Get moats and alloys from miners here. Nothing there. Nothing here, it looks like. Oh, we get minor artifacts from physicists. That's cool. Time out a second. Get these things. Communication established. Ah, the shroud people. All right. Wait, what is this? Someone is trying to contact with us. We hear the rush of a flowing liquid in the distance, and the squawking and flapping of tiny avians taking flight. Oh, I think I know what this is. The transmission seems to be coming from a thriving biome. Hello? There is no response and communications. All right. These guys are cool. They're the Lucient Bastion. They kind of don't like psionic races because they fear the void. They fear the shroud. So that's who do you call when you fear the shroud? You call these guys. All right, so we open communication with them. I don't know what these are. We have an astral action. We'll gain some physics insights. Let's hear it. We were checking to see whether or not there was any way to get minerals. We'll do that. I don't see any way. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. We have nothing that will allow us to get minerals. We will, of course, do all of those. They don't have any minerals, or not minerals, crystals. And they don't have any crystals. Darn. We'll have to figure that out. Why is our amenities is really low. Surprisingly low. We will be passive. We will let them learn on their own. Oh, awesome. Our Dyson Swarm finished up with its first step and drastically increased our energy credits production. We're going to do that again, because why not? All right, we can establish an embassy with these guys. Let's see here. Research has been complete. I think this one, giving us more resource output is always nice. Oop, that's the music. All right, archaeological site. All right, Ricardo Solano reports a major finding from Tentheron 3. This is this system out on the edge of the galaxy. He's recovered the logs of a large scientific and political conference that took place shortly before the collapse of the Volnar colony. It was called to discuss the event called the Severance. The Volnar never achieved hyperdrive. Instead, they discovered a wormhole and used that wormhole to connect them to this Tentheron planet. Over the years, various nation states and corporations from their home planet have claimed parts of the planet for their colonies. This all came to a abrupt end when the wormhole suddenly collapsed. The event they called the Severance. The colonists were facing great uncertainty. Although the planet was mostly self-sufficient, it relied heavily on off-world management and international treaties signed on the homeworld. This meant that the planet was run more like a business venture rather than a nation. Without the support and left to their own devices, different fractions have started vying for dominance. All right, that's cool. Continue on there. Oh, we have some influence. Excellent. All right, you're there, so I'm going to send you over to here to get that outpost. Where's Volga? Someone is attempting to contact us again. We hear the sounds of the biome from earlier. Still, nobody is present. Trace the source. Yeah, well, let's research it. Crystalline pacification or amoeboid pacification. We'll keep researching on our own. We're going to turn you into that. We can build another Dyson sphere if we had the influence, or not the influence, the unity. Where would we want to build it? Nagiro? That's one option. It's a 5. The higher the value, the more you get out of it. This we do have to do. Void clouds. All right, cool. Let's see here. I'd actually really like to take this. Just, maybe not. Let's see here. We got anything cool? I got a 3. Ooh, a 12? No. Flump. Yeah, it's a 3. Trying to look for some place that has a high value on the star. It can't be built around one star, so it has to be a single star system. This is no, that's a 2. Ugh. Wait, Holden. Holden's a 3. Never mind. Let's see here. I really wish I had more high value stars. Are you a 5? No, you're a 2. How about you? Nope. So I've seen a 4. The place that got raided? Nope. There's a 2. Ugh. You're telling me I have no, like, cool planets around here that, like, have anything larger than, like, a 4? I think you had a 4? Yeah, but I don't really want to build it in one of my home systems. You had a 2. Ugh. I think this one was a 5, but again, I think if you, like, develop it, well, we'll see. Yusum will be our guinea pig. If at the end of this turns into a ice world, then we are not going to build it around Nagiro. Otherwise, we'll build it around Nagiro. All right, Nagiro has finished, so we build up our normal. It's a deal. And 1, 2, 3. All right. The antechamber. We have mapped out the luxurious interiors of the station on Voom C1. And the decor seems to be... Oh, there's the decor every room contains. We found... Oh my gosh. Alert. Establish communications. Alright, we have established communication and are met with the now familiar sounds of the biome. However, this time we hear someone speaking. Warm greetings, Rihi'Naran. I have been expecting you. Pardon the pretense, but I had to know just how curious you were. Now, let me ask you something. How do you value life? Who are you? Ah, you'd rather not skip the pleasantries. Very well. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Azaran. But until you answer my question, I will say no more. Now tell me, what value do you ascribe to life? Well, so we have two options. That depends. Life comes in many forms. Is this a trick question? And I think we're going to respond, that depends. A sensible answer. If you would hesitate to remove something that would threaten life, yet it bears remembering that all life holds infinite potential. Now, I will shed some light on my reasoning for contact you. Go on. I am a former astrobiologist from Azathia, turned scholar of astrocreation. I seek the materials needed to create new life. Astrocreation requires more energy than I can generate on my own. I assure you, this is a worthwhile pursuit. But first, a challenge. I would like to send you a gift of sorts and see if you are able to neutralize it. Alright. What is Azaria? Azaria was my home. It was a Gaia world, the capital of the Astrophyton plexus, my people's empire, and home to many different species. Sadly, they are all lost. At its pinnacle, our world was a wonder to behold, teeming with life and natural beauty. I imagine such biological diversity has scarcely existed since. But it all fell apart. Now, treat my gift with care. Okay, I'm going to keep asking questions. An excellent question. Astrocreation is an advanced variant of terraformation, sorry. It is incredibly powerful. By seeding a planet with one of my terraformation nuclei that you see in the back, we would be able to transport any planet almost instantly into a thriving Gaia world. The process requires a great deal of energy, but the results are nothing short of spectacular. Amazing, yes? The gift I send to you now is the first step towards that end. Alright, but what about your ship, sir? Ah, yes. This may seem unusual to the uninitiated. Indeed, this is the interior of my ship. This is the Vivarium. It is a dome ship, complete with a fully functional integrated ecosystem. I admit I'm quite proud of it. The gift I have given you was grown here. Alright, until next time. So what do we have to do? We have to research this. It is a plant-based bacteria, unlike anything we've seen, and we have to neutralize it. Alright, sure. You are doing this. We will now build a... Ooh, what the heck is this? No, we'll build that. That just seems better. Do I have anything here to do? Doesn't look like it. We will build this, and then we'll build these two. Alright. We need another world to become a consumer goods world, is what I've learned in this episode. Alright. We are taking hyperlane breach points because the automatic resettlement chance is nice, and the transit hub is really good as well. Alright, here we go. We have built up everything for the most part. Here, I want you to build a target uplink station. Gotria station now has stuff, so we can build an off-world trading company here. I think also we'll build a reinforced starbase defenses. Hojam, which is up here. We will also build... we will throw 2 shipyards up here because we need to have some presence in the north. We will build a fleet academy and an off-world trading company as well, though. We'll actually save a spot for the transit hub. Jolwar station will upgrade. Bavender will upgrade. We still have one more room. So yeah, I'm gonna... Nigirio is going to be our 10th one. Alright. Go, go, go. Alright. Colonize there, please. The Philippines, go there. Go to Knights 3. Hey, there we go. All right. Oh, right before they got there. Woo! Let's see if they'll survive. We've made progress with analyzing Azarian's organic gift. The growing potential for the interdisciplinary scientific advancement is encouraging. We have collated our findings, having neutralized any potential threat from the microorganism, and we are ready to contact Azarian again. Wonderful! I appreciate and applaud your efforts. Now, Rihi'Naran Democratic Stars, I have another question. To escape death, would you take the life of another? This is a good question for us. We are a peaceful species, but we have been intact for a long, long time. I think we would take the life of another, because that is our way. We don't want to die as we're being besieged by these aliens from this other empire. Indeed, most would. Survival is the driving force of all things, after all. Understanding and accepting that fact might save you one day, and your conscience. Before my next query, I have another gift for you. It is a Rafflesasia azathea, a type of flower native to my ship. I challenge you to make it bloom. Farewell for now. Alright, so we have to do another thing. We have to make this bloom. Takes 9 months now. Alright, let's run. Let's run this. Alright, let's hope this colony survives. Come on. Alright. Without a trace. Okay, this is our thing on the end of the galaxy. The dig site was operated by Volnar colonists who seem to have been researching artifacts left behind by someone else. It appears that the Volnars were not the first ones to come to this world, but the information regarding their predecessors is scarce. It is strongly suggested that they weren't originally from Rihi'Naran 3 either, but there isn't enough material for a proper study. Alright, we're digging some more. Shenandoah finished here, so we'll go over here and build another starbase there. The astral star instability. Oh, you stop what you're doing. Go research that. Because I think you were going to be a pain, annoying, and just do that. Here we go. All right, Port Kharakosov, which I'm probably butchering. Just saying, I am probably butchering it. We're gonna put one here. One of our leaders has more things. We're gonna get logistical understanding so that we have reduced maintenance on everything. And then the Empire capital still has minus affinities. All right. After careful analysis, we confirmed that the astral scar and Gatara is dangerously unstable and requires immediate intervention. We'll stitch it shut. Okay, we got some more relics and we got some physics research. Fine. That's acceptable. Keep surveying. Oh, someone... Wait, what? All right, time out a second. I would like to be an excavator. All right, so the Kresh Stellar Mandate wants to become our subject. Who are these guys again? Ah, they're on the other side. So they're xenophobic materialists. They want to become a bulwark. So a bulwark is a specialized type of subject. So you have normally vassals that are just specific foot types. I don't like bulwarks, mainly because I like my resources. I like to keep them. And I really don't trust the AI in terms of building anything. So we're going to decline this, but we're going to keep an eye on this. Because I think if we can get the... Oh, we can just get them to become a vassal straight up. Oh, man. That sounds huge to me. Yeah, okay. That sounds a lot better, in my opinion. Oh, and someone else wants to become a vassal. Who is it? The Ovrian Lodge. Who the heck are these guys? Over there. All right, this one, I will. Because there's no reason for me not to. Just join me. All right. You will now upgrade. You will also be told to upgrade. Oh, well, you apparently only have one trade I can upgrade, so there we go. Hubble is done doing something. Alright, so we're gonna tell it to go do all the things. Go. Oh, wait, nope. Nope, you're gonna be annoying, so. Wow, there's a lot of people who are liking us right now. Pledge secret fealty. We pledge ourselves to the Rihi'Naran Democratic Stars for now. Alright, whatever. Not that I'm going to do anything with them. Build some mining stations there. Alright. Is there anywhere we want to go? Alright, yeah, we'll form a research agreement with you guys. Wait, what? Okay, good. They're not in our alliance. I was like, time out a second. I think we should just invite these guys to our alliance. Come to our federation. Let's see if we can get them in. Hey, I think they're apart. Maybe? Hey, they are now. Alright, so we've looked at the flower, and it provoked a reaction, and we applied electrical stimuli beyond our usual safety parameters, and we're able to bring the flower to bloom. Alright, we've completed a task. Alright, so here we go. Hello again. The Raphsalia azathia sure is an interesting plant. Wouldn't you agree? Evolution truly is a wondrous thing. I'm impressed you were able to apply the required amount of energy to make it bloom. Time for another question. Would you sacrifice your own kind if it meant you could save lives elsewhere on a massive scale? I would say we are peaceful, loving people, and I think we would try to save, try to save other people. And if, we could sacrifice a handful of people to stand to defend against, a horde of rampaging aliens to save billions, I think we would. Yes, it may seem the obvious choice, but when caught up in the moment, it can be very hard to see through it. We must set aside our emotions and do what is best for the greater good. I have one final question for you. Would you hesitate to remove a threat? Not really, because we've been dealing with threats our entire lives and of the civilization, so yeah. You like having time to think. Unfortunately, one does not always have the privilege of extra time. Decisions must be made, and a moment of deliberation could be the difference between success and failure. Well, I have asked you enough questions. You possess admirable patience, and I will take some time to collate this information. We shall speak again soon. Alright, this may end up with this ship joining us. So we'll see what happens. Alright, the Sahara's... Why is the Sahara over here? I don't know why the Sahara is over there. I'm very confused as to why they were both over there. Alright, so they're offering to trade this if we give up that. I don't think so. It gives me plus 25 monthly trade, which is pretty substantial for my trade value right now. But this just gives me 10 base explosive damage, so I think we'll go with that. Alright, let's see here. They are really expanding over there. They must be under attack from something. Excuse me. I wanted the Brigiki. Alright, first, let's deal with this. We got that. Cool. We'll get this. Arc furnaces. Arc furnaces are the other early game megastructure, and we're definitely going to get some of those. That will buff our mineral production by a ton. Alright, low stockpile of consumer goods. Let's hear. What do we want to do? Well, we don't need this, actually. Sell that. Buy some more. There we go. All right. Here we go. Azaran is back. Hello, Rihi'Naran. I am pleased to see you again. Despite our differences, it is my hope that you will embrace my teaching and learn to utilize astral creation for the good of the galaxy. As long as you strive to create new life, my skills and ship are at your disposal. If this pleases you, I will gladly join you. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We get a huge monthly food bump. We have 2 dudes on the council. 2 traits for the council. Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Wonderful. I've plotted a course to your capital and will be arriving shortly. Oh, before I forget, my ship's ecosystem is home to a wide variety of ecto-hormones. To commemorate our collaboration, I have personally prepared a gift of pheromones. It is not my best work, but they will provide some positive effects to your people. All right, so we get pop growth, happiness, resource. Oh my gosh. Sure, let's do it. All right, so we have this guy. You are now going to be our... I'm sorry, Giuseppe. We are going to go with Astro Creator Azaran. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. And then we'll do... we'll do more leader upgrade stuff. I'm mainly gonna have this person do these things, I think. I want to keep them safe. Who are these guys? Who are these guys? I'm sorry. I mean, this is what I get for using a randomly generated name from Stellaris and having a bunch of AI empires in our thing. I don't. Yeah, what? All right. Cool. That's interesting. Thorquil Industries is... Oh, they ended our rivalry. Oh, that's so kind of them. So that means we can actually have peace in our times? Well, I'm already busy improving relations. All right. Well, I think this is a good time. We got Azaran to join us. We are colonizing NITS 3. And yeah, thank you so much. If you like these videos, please click the like button. If you have any comments, please comment as well. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye.